Hello everyone, welcome back. What was that? Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of the Kenner collection. Let's do this.
Hey, point that thing someplace else.
Today we are going to be looking at Teebo. Now, some of you might have already seen my giant Ewok video where I looked at all the different Kenner Ewoks from this collection. This is going to be completely different. This is the Kenner collection series, which gives me the opportunity to look at beautiful figures like this way more in depth. We're really going to dive into it. We're going to see when he was made, where he was made, how he looks, the backstory of the character, everything. And I'm really excited to have you guys along for the ride. Now, you know how I feel about Ewoks. I grew up watching this exact movie on this VHS. And for that nostalgic reason, Ewoks hold a special place in my heart, as does this figure. So, I will start by giving you a little backstory on this character. Teebo is one of the first Ewoks you see in Return of the Jedi. I believe he's actually the third. You've got Wicket, who meets Leia. Then you've just got this random little Ewok who doesn't even seem like he's meant to be there. He's just awkwardly stood on the right-hand side. Then you have Teebo, who comes out of the bushes and shoves his spear in Han Solo's face.
Hey.
As I just mentioned, and as you probably just saw from that clip right there, Teebo was one of the first Ewoks to emerge from the bushes. Now this makes sense because Teebo is actually one of Chief Chirpa's best hunters. So in my head, it's actually quite likely that Teebo was already out leading that hunt with that little crew of Ewoks when they found Luke and the gang. After capturing them and getting ready to eat them, getting the old salt and pepper out and sharpening the knives and forks, he does of course make a U-turn and decide to help the rebels take out the Empire. Teebo in particular is very keen on helping the rebels, whereas Logray on the other hand is not. I actually found a really cool bit of text online, which is a message that Teebo sent to neighbouring tribes. It's been translated by C-3PO and it reads, "Tomorrow we fight to save our forest and bring down the cold metal moon. Our new golden god has shown us how. Join us and we will be free again." I love that. I love that so much. Bless him. The cold metal moon. So simple but so descriptive and perfect. Love it. Later on in life, around about the same time as the sequels, Teebo would actually become the shaman of Bright Tree Village, replacing Logray. And I'm not surprised. Poor old Logray is so often described as old and old as trees. In fact, I think in the movie before this one, they describe Logray as being as old as the trees. So I'm not surprised by the time the sequels came, it was Teebo's turn to take over. Let's get into some of the details of the figure now. This Teebo, and potentially all Teebo figures, was produced in Taiwan, and you can see the stamp on his leg. He was released in 1984, so as I release this video, he is 40 years old. That is insane. It always baffles me how this little guy right here has been on Earth longer than me. Like, what the hell? What have you seen, little guy? This little figure has some tremendous details. I don't know why I use that word, tremendous, but perfect way to describe him. Most Ewoks, like little Wicket behind me here, have the most bog standard hoods, but not our Teebo. In a really lovely nod to him being a tremendous hunter, I said that word again, tremendous, he is actually wearing the head of one of his victims. How cool is that? His accessories don't disappoint either. He has an Ewok battle horn. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that battle horn gives me chills. In fact, it's not even a battle horn, it is just a nostalgia horn, because as soon as I hear it, it reminds me of my love for Ewoks and how much I loved them growing up. The second I hear that sound, it makes my heart feel warm and I just feel that lovely nostalgic feeling inside. So no, to me, it's not a battle horn, it is a nostalgia horn. And And to finish off, he has this awesome stone axe. Now, I don't know why he owns this. He has a spear in the movie, as we spoke about earlier, because he shoves it in Han Solo's face. But either way, this is such a cool accessory to have. I feel like a lot of the other figures either have staffs, bows, spears, so it's really nice to see something different. Just a classic stone axe that he can batter people with. On top of that, he is so unique because he is a striped Ewok. I am just obsessed with any stripy Ewok. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I love how they look. There's one on Battlefront and there's one in Return of the Jedi that I absolutely love. I will insert a clip now. Not to be rude about the little guy or anything, I'll just cover his ears because I'm about to talk about his shape and his weight. But the stripes really do highlight his shape and they just make him look that bit more cuddly. I just want to grab him and squeeze him. I think it's cute aggression, I just can't explain it. I know that's a weird thing to say, but the shape and posture of a figure is so important to me, and this guy has got that. He has got everything. Price-wise, this is always so difficult to document in a video because things change and condition has a big factor. Whether it comes with its accessories is a big factor, or if it's graded or has his back card. But I would say on average you can probably pick this guy up on eBay between £10 and £20. Again, depending on all the things I just listed off there. Overall, I absolutely love this little guy. I think he's such a wonderful figure, especially when you consider his age. And for me personally, when a toy has a really cool backstory, he just so happens to be a species you absolutely adore, and you've got all of that nostalgia behind it, then it only makes that toy more special to me. I hope that makes sense, and hopefully you guys feel the same way. If not to this guy, then to one of the toys in your collection. Let me know if you own a Teebo figure or if you would like to own one day, and I will leave you with some photos of what he could look like in your home. Everyone needs a little Ewok mascot. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.